appropriate level of investment for public safety in our community.
We had one of our council members a little while back asked a difficult question, how much is too much? Well, later on I asked, okay, you want to spend money on Desert Discovery Center, how much is too much for that? How much is too much height and density? Okay, there is never too much. When it's 3 o'clock in the morning and someone's breaking into your house, are you going to say, how much is too much? No. We need to have what we need to take care of everybody safely. Do I know how many police that takes? Do I know how many firemen that takes? No, I don't. But our police chief does and our fire chief does. And I'm not about to be on the council and dictate to them how many people we need or what they should be paid for their business.
I listen to everybody at this table and everybody says all the right things. But they've said the right things before and did the exact opposite. And I think the city of Scottsdale, especially the middle management, has got priorities absolutely in the wrong place. And I'll cite some examples. This city recently experienced this golden parachute program from our former city manager, and that's real money that's going to be paid out for quite a long time that doesn't need to be paid out, could have gone into our public safety. How about our 2 city managers ago that worked here for 8 years and gets a lifetime retirement of $120,000 a year? I think that's the right number. How do you think that makes the people feel that put their life on the line, that saves them, save lives, that perform the most important service that we have? It's wrong, and we need to look at that and bust it up and shift our
my history in managing lots of employees in multiple cities is we want the best employees. It's service above everything else. Well, how do we get the best employees? We've got to offer a pay rate that beats the other people out there. People want to work at Cactus Flower because we pay a little bit better and we treat you a lot better as an employee. And we'll do the same thing with the city of Scottsdale. We're going to be very competitive with our pay, and we're going to make you very proud to be part of our city.
Level of investment with our public safety employees must be related to workload. We often, or the papers have talked about, and City Council talked about relating the investment level according to number of residents. And that doesn't work here in Scottsdale. It doesn't work because we import 65% of our workforce. We have 8 million tourists come every year on an annual basis. And it's calculated that 70,000 people come daily into Scottsdale. We need to estimate or decide the level of investment based on the workday numbers of people, not numbers of residents.
I look at the plan that Chief Garrett Olson came up with to staff our emergency vehicles. It's probably one of the most innovative plans across the country, which really utilizes expertise in a very, very effective and efficient way to keep most of the force in play at all times while emergency needs are being met on ambulance services. You need to maintain that level of staffing if you're going to have truly effective use of skills. I look at our police staffing. Virginia's exactly right. We do need to consider the workforce, the tourism, but you also need to look at the masses of people. Do we need higher concentrations of police presence at certain places at certain times of the day? You bet. Are there going to be issues if we don't? You bet. Was borrowing the tower from Glendale a great idea? Absolutely. Those things, we need to have the staff. We need to have the staff in sufficient quantities to make sure we have an appropriate number given the time, the place, and the number. That's not complicated.
Retention is very important. We need skilled professionals at that level. But the police are protecting our lives, the fires are protecting our environment, are protecting our property, et cetera, et cetera. And you know what? We trust them from day one. And I think we have to be commensurate with our payments at day one. We need those young people coming in, but we need to pay them right because we trust them from day one.